let's get started. There's still about a minute left, so we'll get started. Everybody can just join in. Let's start with sitting up straight. Hands on your knees, back straight. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And start to inhale and exhale. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together. Start rubbing them together. And place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face. And with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back. And exhale as your head comes forward. Large circles with your neck. Let's go in the other direction. Once again, inhale as the head goes back. Exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Inhale, look up again. And exhale, look down. Now come to the center and let's look from side to side. Look as far over your shoulder as you can. And once again, come back to the center and ear to shoulder. Good. Good. Stop the practice. Interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back. Keep your hips pushed down into the floor. Arms are lengthening up. And then release the arms, right hand on left knee and twist back. Let me just put everybody on mute. Stay there. Yep, and then come back to the center. And again, interlock your fingers together, extend the arms back. Yep, and then release the arms and twist to the opposite side. Good. And come back to the center. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you. Walk forward and allow the forehead, nose or chin to come down. And then slowly walk back. Place your hand flat on the floor next to you. Extend the other hand up and out. Try to align that bicep with the ear. And at the same time, try to look up. Good. Come back. And now the same thing on the other side. So you're really extending out, getting that bicep close to the ear and looking up. Good. And come back. Now extend both legs out to the sides. Upavishta Konasana. Heels pushed out. Place the hands on the floor and walk forward. If you find yourself holding your breath, try to relax the breath. Good. Slowly walk the hands back. Now place both hands on either side of the right leg and then walk the hands forward. Really extend as far forward as possible. Good. Slowly walk back, and then the same thing on the other side. So walk the hands forward. And go back. Fold your left leg in. Extend the left hand up and out to the side. Good. Come back up. Left leg out, right leg in. Again, right hand up and out to the side. Good. And come back. Now come on all fours. And we're going to start with the tiger breathing. Inhale, push your belly button to the floor, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Now come back to a neutral spine. Come back to a neutral spine and lift your right leg straight up and parallel to the floor and keep the hips squared. Roll the thighs in, you're keeping the hips squared. Body weight distributed evenly on your knee, the left knee and both hands. Good, bring the leg down. Now the same thing on the left side. So you're extending the left leg out. Again, keep the hips squared. Notice how much more easy it is on this side. It's easier to keep the hips squared. It's easier to balance yourself. Again, bring the leg down. Now once again, right leg goes up. Yeah. And then bring the right leg to the side. So it's like you're lifting it up and pushing it to the side. Yeah. The leg is lifted. The toe is pointing out. The feet are pointing out. Okay, the foot is pointing out. Yeah. Then come back to the center. Come back up. Leg behind you, and then bring the leg down. Now left leg. So you're going to extend the left leg out. Yeah. And then take the left leg to the left side so that the sole of the foot is pointing out to the left. And then bring it back and bring the knee down. Now start your wrist stretches. Turn the hands so that they face you, both hands so that they face you, and then bring them back to their normal positions. And continue this. Good. And now stop with both hands facing you. Start to rock back and forth. And side to side. Good. Stop the practice. Bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor and lift your knees up. Do not straighten the knees. Lift them up and get the abdomen as close to the thighs as you can. And then straighten one leg, then the other one. So you're gently kind of just walking in place, straightening one leg and then the other one. And then straighten both legs and come into your downward dog. Keep getting the abdomen closer to the thighs. That will help you in lifting the tailbone further up. Good. Now, inhale, bring the right leg forward on the outside of the right leg. Back knee on the floor, look over your right shoulder at the left ankle and stay. Allow the hips to drop down. Good. Go back and then bring the left leg forward on the outside of the left hand. Right knee on the floor. Look over your left shoulder at your right ankle. And go back. Now right leg forward in between the hands. Again, place the back knee on the floor. Sink the hip down, rock from side to side. Push that right heel into the floor and extend that leg back. Yeah, keep the fingers planted into the floor. Do not bring the fingers back with you. Good. Come forward and go back. Come forward again and go back. And come forward again. Now switch legs. Take the right leg back, left leg forward. Right knee on the floor, push the hips down, rock from side to side. Now push the left heel down into the floor and extend back. Yeah, and then come forward and extend back. One more time, you're going to come forward and extend back. Good. Come forward again and bring the other leg forward as well. And hang here, top of the head facing the floor, arms are also just dangling. And now slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself up to a standing position. Okay, stay where you are. Yeah, now stay where you are. Don't change your position. Now, point out, every single one of you, where is forward? If I were to say look forward right now, where is forward? This is related to the theme of today's class. Can you point towards the forward direction? If I say look forward, point towards the direction where you would look. Okay. Back. Point towards the back. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. All right. Now come back to your base position. We're going to continue with the Surya Namaskars. Hands in the Namaskar position, in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, bring your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Two more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Last one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Have a sip of water and then relax in your child's pose. Relax. Yeah. Adho Mukha Virasana. So toes are together, knees are wide apart, and extend your arms out. Relax. Watch that the breath slows down. Now sit up in your Vajrasana. If you need some props to help you in sitting in Vajrasana, go ahead and use your props. And now here, sit exactly where you are and tell me where is forward. Can you point in the forward direction? Yes. Good. Can you point up? What is up in Vajrasana? Okay. Yes. And back would be? Good. Okay, so when you were in Tadasana, I asked you where forward was. You pointed in front of you. So maybe you could say something like, that's where your nose points, that's where your chest points, and that is why you would say that that's the front. Okay, so I mean, just try to, like throughout the class, just try to make some kind of link between your perception of what is front. Front, forward, back, backward, all of these are instructions I use, but I realize that it may be a different, people might perceive these as being very different. So I'm also trying to study what the perception is so that it can help me in giving better, clearer instructions, also to understand why you guys are doing some of the things that you are doing. When I say front, why is not everybody looking at the front? So I'm just trying to figure that out, okay? Now, come into your downward dog. Yeah. And now where is front? Where would the front be? Can you point with one hand? Yes, you'll have to balance yourself in one hand. Where is front? Okay, alright. If I say look forward, where would you look? Can you look forward? Okay. Alright, okay, go back into your regular downward dog. Knees on the floor, relax in your child's pose. Once again, go into your downward dog. Keep pushing the tailbone up and up and up. Okay, now look forward. Look forward as you push your hips back. Yeah, so it's a lot of work for the spine. You're looking forward and you're pushing the hips back. Now step forward with the right leg and come into your Parshva Uttanasana. Okay, if I say look in front, where would you look? Can you look in front, everybody? Yeah, just look in front. Look behind you. How would you look behind you? Okay. And look down at the floor. Okay, go back into your downward dog. Go back into your downward dog. Bring the left leg forward. Parshva Uttanasana. Good, stay there. Good, now go back into your downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward, go into your Trikonasana. Go into the Trikonasana. Yeah. Do the Trikonasana facing me. So Nidhi, turn around, face me in Trikonasana. Now everybody look forward. Look forward. In Trikonasana, how would you look forward? Where is forward? Ritika, come into Trikonasana and then point forward. Trikonasana, triangle posture. Yeah. Okay, look ahead. Look ahead. Look forward, look ahead. Okay. Okay, look up. And look behind you. Yeah. Okay, come up. Come up. I want you guys to behind is there. Okay, a lot of you are looking behind there, forward there. Okay, why are you not looking forward here and behind there? Why? There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just trying to figure it out. Why is it that sometimes I say look forward, a lot of you will look forward. You know, and for me in Trikonasana, forward is where the chest points. In most asanas, it's where the chest points. But I've seen a lot of people will look forward like that. But in certain asanas, this is forward. Like in Tadasana, this is forward. Now all I've done is done this, and now you're saying that is forward. Okay, and in Tadasana, that is behind you, that's behind. But in Trikonasana, you're saying that is behind. Whereas in downward dog, you're saying that is forward. Okay? Instead of like where the chest points, that is not forward anymore. In Tadasana, this is forward, like where my chest is pointing. Here, this is not forward anymore. Now that is forward. Back is still there. There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just trying to establish get feedback also, and just try to establish like what is happening. Yeah? Okay, come up. Stand up. We're going to go into your Ardha Chandrasana. If you need a block for Ardha Chandrasana, go ahead, use it. A lot of you have sent me your photos for Ardha Chandrasana. So whichever variation I said you should use, go ahead and do that in Ardha Chandrasana on the right side. So you can take the block and lift up, and initially you can place the left hand on the hip, on the waist. Yes. Maybe again try to face me when you do this asana. Then you can change sides. Okay. Now can you point forward? What is forward? Where is forward? Okay, where is in front? Look in front of you, look forward. Yeah, okay, come up. Come down. So this is the asana that got me thinking. Okay? Because I said the other day, I said look forward, and a lot of people were looking forward, but some people were doing this. Okay, like a lot of people were look in front of you, like they were still looking in front. And that is in front. I mean, I cannot say that that's wrong. That is also in front, and this is also in front. Yeah? So as a rule, we're going to say that where your chest points is always in front of you. Okay? Because that is where you're facing, so that is front. So if your camera, suppose your camera is here, and you're going into your Trikonasana, your Ardha Chandrasana like this, and I say look in front of you, your camera may be in front of you because it's here, but for the asana that will always be front because that is where your chest is pointing. Okay? So that is the thing, Tejasvi, you did the same thing right now. You are pointing at the camera, although your head is towards the camera. You're saying that is front. Okay? But the front, in the case of Ardha Chandrasana, will always be where the chest is pointing. Again, to your back would be where your back is. You know, look in front and look behind you. Yeah? So that's like in general what you can say, although I agree that that can also be the front, and that can, I mean, again, it's perception. But in Yogasanas, front will always be where your chest points, where your face points, what you see. You always look ahead. Back will be behind you. Okay? Alright, come up. Let's continue. If you have any questions, we will take, like I'll take your questions and your feedback and your thoughts like maybe 10 minutes before the class ends. Okay, take the legs wide apart for your Veerbhadrasana. Yeah. Hands on the waist. Right foot out. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. We're doing Veerbhadrasana 2. Simi, take the legs wider apart. Yes. Hands out to the sides. Bend the right leg and sink down and stay here. Keep pushing the hips forward. Mansi, you have to create more space between your feet. You're doing this. This is not Veerbhadrasana. You have to go back. The knee has to be right on top of your ankle. Push the hips forward. Everybody in Nisha's house, that's good. Smriti, you can come further down. Push the hips down. Hold. 3. That's good, Monica. That's very good. 2. Ritika, hands up. Good. And 1. Good. Straighten the legs. Go into your Trikonasana. Trikonasana. Stay. Stay. Good. Come up. Hands back on the waist. Right leg in, left leg out. Yeah. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now bend the left knee and sink down. Mansi, there's only 2 feet distance between your feet. It has to be minimum 3.5, 4.5 feet. Yeah. Sink down, sink down. Hold it. That's good, Ankit. Hold. Good, Simi. Lift the left hand up. Yeah, hold it. Yes, like that. Bend your right knee more. Simi, only for Simi. Yeah. And lift up, straighten the legs and come into your Trikonasana. Come into your Trikonasana. Good. And come up. Hands on the waist. Walk your legs forward. Feet together, bend forward in Uttanasana. Look forward. Look ahead. Okay, look down. Okay. Ankit, put your body weight on the heels also. You're leaning too much on your hands. Yeah. Nidhi, try to straighten your legs now. Mrs. Rishi, entire palm on the floor. Now lift the right leg up. Ekpada Uttanasana. Ritika, walk your hands slightly forward so that you can balance better. Okay, bring the leg down, left leg forward, left leg up, sorry. And bring the leg down. Now go into your downward dog with your feet together. Feet together, downward dog. Now right leg straight up, roll the thigh in. Squared hips would be the hip, both hips facing down. So bring the right hip down, Ankit. Right hip further down. Nidhi, push the hips up. Your hips have collapsed. Bring the legs down, the right leg down. Now left leg up. Left leg straight up. Roll that left thigh in. Point the heel out. The left heel points out. Only then will the left knee become more straight. Bring the leg down. Now everybody step 1 foot forward. So you're making a smaller downward dog. 1 foot forward. Now your hips are up. So Nidhi, even your hips are up. So you cannot collapse your hips now. Now lift the right leg straight up. Straight up. Breathe. Ankit, point the toes down to the floor. Yeah. Bring the leg down. Left leg up. So toes, okay, toes pointing back. How would the toes point back? The toes pointing forward. How do you point the toes forward? Back. and forward. Back and forward. Toes pointing down. Okay, bring the legs down. Now step 1 foot further in. So almost like Uttanasana, but not quite in Uttanasana yet. Maybe you have to bring your legs closer. Yeah. If anyone needs a break, you take a break and then start again. Take a break. Okay, now lift the right leg straight up again. Lift the right leg straight up. Point the toes down. Good. Bring the leg down, left leg up. And come down. Now come into your Uttanasana. Feet together, Uttanasana. Use blocks if you have to. Place blocks under your hands if you have to. Now lift the right leg up. Point the toes back. Point the toes forward. Point the toes down. Yeah, okay. Bring the leg down, left leg up. Take the left leg up, yeah. Again, point the toes back, forward, and down. Yeah. Good. Okay. Leg down, go into your child's pose. Relax. Relax. Okay, come up. Stand up. Take the legs wide apart for warrior 1. Veerbhadrasana 1. Legs wide. Turn the right foot. Ankit, further out. Legs wider apart. Yeah. Good. Okay, turn the right foot out. Now, turn your upper body so that you're facing the right, so you're facing forward towards where the right toes are pointing. Yeah, turn to the right. Now lift the chest up, lift the sternum up. Now bend the right leg at the knee and bend it so much that the knee and the ankle are in one line. Keep the hips squared. Mrs. Rishi, push your chest back. Push the chest back. Nisha, take that back foot to the further to your left side so that your hips can be squared. Yeah, you have to bring your left hip forward. Yeah. Back foot on the floor. Now lift the hands up. Lift the hands up. And stay. Tighten the back legs. Stay. Stay. Monica, bend down more. Yeah. Good. Straighten the leg. Straighten the leg. Okay. Now, hands up. Both legs are straight. Hands up. Now, bend the leg slightly. Look. Take your hands forward. And now, come into your warrior 3. So, lift the leg up. Come into your warrior 3. Look down. Look forward. Yeah. Good. Okay, come out. Come out. Good. Mansi, that was good. Okay, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So take the legs wide apart. The wider you keep your legs here, the easier it is to go into your warrior 1. So now turn the left leg out, right leg in. Square the hips. Square the hips. Can you point forward? Where is forward right now? And front? Yeah. And back? Okay. All right. Okay. Now, bend the left leg at the knee and then extend the arms up. Warrior 1. Extend the arms up. Imagine that the hip is being pushed forward, but you're not bringing the chest forward. The chest is still going back. Chest is still going back. Stay. Stay. Nidhi, bend more. Yes, good. Very good. And straighten both legs. And keep looking forward as you bend the right leg and come into your warrior 3. So lift up in your warrior 3. Yeah. Good. Very good. Come out. Come out. Good. Sit down. Sit down. Take your left leg in, right leg out. What is forward? Yeah. Okay, good. Place your hands on the floor, walk forward and place your forehead on the floor. Place your forehead on the floor. If you need a block under the forehead, that's also fine. In this, you're opening up the right groin. You're opening up the right hamstrings also. So you have to try to keep that hip down. Bring the chest forward. Keep that hip down. Good. Come up. Now, right leg in, left leg out. Yeah, hands on the floor. Walk forward. Place the forehead on the floor. Come back. Come back. Take both legs forward. In fact, if you have a block, sit on the block. If you have a towel, you can sit on the towel. If you have a cushion, you can sit on a cushion. Yeah. Now bend the right leg at the knee. Take the left hand up and to the side. Cross it over. Now what is forward? Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, and then come out of the posture and straighten the legs. Now what is forward? Again with reference to the chest. Okay. Left leg. Yes, left leg in, right hand up and twist to the other side. And so now what becomes forward for you? Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Fine, come back. Now, bring your legs into Gomukhasana. So place your left leg down. Right leg on the top, both knees stacked on top of each other. Yeah. Now interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up. Yeah. Turn to the right, so you're just twisting to the right side and then twisting to the left side. Good. Release the arms, place the right hand on the floor next to you. Walk that right hand out and extend that left hand out also. You should be seated flat on your block Ritika, straighten that right hand. Straighten it. Make it more straight. And the fingertips should be pointing out, away from the body. Okay. Come back. Place the left hand on the floor. Walk the left hand out. Extend the right hand out. Now, okay, look at your left hand. Look down at your left hand. Would you say the fingers are pointing forward? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Now look at me. Look straight ahead. But where is forward? Right now, where is forward? Yeah. So here, with reference to the posture, this is forward, but your fingers were still facing forward. For many of you, you still said that your fingers are facing forward. Okay? Alright, come up. Come up. Now, lie down on the mat on your back. Yeah, lie down like you would in Chatushpadasana, Setubandhasana. Now, can you point forward to me? When you're on your back, what is forward? Okay. 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 If that is forward, then I'm assuming for everybody, the floor would be behind you. Right? Yeah. Okay. Now, come up into your Chatushpadasana or Setubandhasana. So, bend your knees, hold your right foot with your right hand, left foot with the left, and lift your hips up into your Chatushpadasana. So, Ritika, hold your ankles and lift the hips up. Lift the hips up. Ankit, place your feet on the floor, lift the hips up. Slight back bend. Okay, and bring the hips down. Lift the hips up and bring the hips down. I could also say push the hips forward. So lift them up. This is because that's still the forward direction. So it makes sense if I say, okay, push the hips forward and bring the hips back. Okay. Okay, what is up in this position? What would you say is up? Up and forward are pretty much the same right now. Okay, now come into your Chakrasana. So you're going to place your hands, and even if you cannot do it, that's fine. You just try. Okay, because again I'm looking at direction. So you're going to place your hands under your shoulders. Now lift the hips up and lift up. Come into your Chakrasana, lift up. Here find the distinction between looking up, looking back, and looking forward. Okay, come down, come down. Hug your knees into your chest. Okay, now watch. Watch the posture. Now I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up in Chakrasana. Okay, in Urdhva Dhanurasana. Now I'm lifting up. Now when I say look down, or basically you're still looking up, and when I have to tell you to look back, you look there. That when you're up in Urdhva Dhanurasana, back becomes that way. Okay, although up is there, when you come up into the posture, look back becomes that way. Although back right now is here. Okay, so sometimes when you guys come up into Chakrasana, you're still looking up. And there's this, I see that there's even when I say, okay, let go, look behind you, sometimes you're unable to look, like a lot of people just don't look behind. Is it because behind is down here? Or is it because you're not relaxing your neck, you're unable to like drop the neck? Like what is it? Why is it that when I say in Chakrasana you come up and look back, you never look back, you continue looking up? And why is it that in Chakrasana that becomes back, but when you're lying down then this is the back? Okay, there's no right or wrong answer. This is just something that somebody like pointed out to me, and then I was like, okay, yes, your orientation changes. See, in asana, for deeper study of the asana, you have to plot it. You get a two-dimensional, like in 2 dimensions or in 3 dimensions. When you get into advanced asanas, it becomes like it's not linear anymore. It's not like Trikonasana, forward is this, back is that. There's a little bit more to it. So it creates a little bit more depth to the asana and to your perception of the asana. And what made me think about this is because that day, a lot of you in Ardha Chandrasana, when I would say forward, you were looking forward, but then you would all of a sudden start looking like above your head. Why? What is it? Like what are these relationships that you've made, or these perceptions of directions you've made in your mind, which are also coming onto the yoga mat? You're not able to look forward. When forward is so clear, like the forward direction is so clear, yet when someone says look forward, you complicate it by looking in a whole different direction because you think too much perhaps. Whatever. I mean, it could be anything. It's just something I want you to think about. Yeah? Does anyone have any questions or anything to say? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go into the Shavasana and then I'll take your questions or your queries. Lie down. You can use a support under your head if you want. And then gently ease yourself into your Shavasana. The Shavasana is when you need to sort of withdraw from thinking and from your senses. So try to sort of draw within yourself into the space behind your eyelids. Try to be as still as possible. Find a stillness in the body, find a stillness in the mind. Gently bring your awareness back into your own body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Move your face from side to side. Then turn to the right. Get comfortable on the right side. And then with your left hand, bring yourself up to any comfortable seated meditative asana. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face, and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to unmute you all.